Well, good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Well, so the Dallas Cowboys have actually made a move. They have made a move. We heard yesterday the Dallas Cowboys were open for trading Everson Griffen. Surprisingly, the Detroit Lions are the team that picked him up. I'm not sure how that works. I figured that the Lions would end up being more of a seller than a buyer, but the pick is a conditional pick. Sixth round, which could be as high as a fifth. Okay. The pick could be a fifth round pick depending on various conditions, a source told ESPN Todd Archer. Dallas had made Griffin available for possible trades for a couple of weeks, according to Archer. This allows the Cowboys to free up cap space. Basically, a little over half of the cap money that he was due, which is about $3.25 million, will actually be the remaining part of his $6 million contract for the season will be picked up by Detroit, allowing the Cowboys to find playing time for Randy Gregory. So this is a move to kind of say, you know what, if we can get him off the books, this is good for us because, we can save a little bit of money. We can throw Randy Gregory in here because Randy Gregory's basically costing you a ham sandwich with no cheese, with a little bit of mayonnaise, with Randy Gregory, but he's not costing you much. And Everson Griffen has, been literally not a whole lot. Some people are saying, maybe we could have, gotten a little bit more. Well, we signed him as a free agent. He didn't cost us anything except $3 million for the time that he played. So to get him off the books, that gives you a little bit more money for next year and gives you an additional draft pick. So, a sixth, maybe a fifth, maybe he goes to Detroit and plays well and gets you a little bit more than what you were anticipating. A bag of Cheetos was better than Griffin by thanks for the pick. So, from the standpoint of you brought him in, basically you spent $3 million to get a possible fifth-round draft pick. I think at this point what this team needs is they need players next year. If you're going to keep Mike McCarthy, what you have to go ahead and say if you're the Jones family, okay, we have to give him a chance to go ahead and do what he wants to do. He came in here with somebody else's players on a shortened season, didn't have a chance to do things the way he wanted. Clearly, we've got some dissension with some of the players on the team, and this is an opportunity to try and see if we can right it. E2 is doing his own thing, diddly D. The E2 situation, we have a difference of opinion, and like friends, we stepping back, and we're going to reevaluate things later, and we'll leave it at that. I'm not going to go in here and have a disagreement or problems in my life put on here. I apologize for letting you guys see what you guys saw, and we are not going to discuss it anymore. Okay. We're just not going to discuss it anymore. If you want to ask E2 Blue what happened, or if you want to go back and watch his video, feel free. But right now, we're talking about the Dallas Cowboys and his stuff. And by the way, E2 Blue was only here on my live streams on Monday and Friday and in game day. So he's not normally at my house. He doesn't live at my house. Keep doing you, OG. Well, like I said, there's keep doing okay. Again, I'm not going to go into all that. I'm actually happy for E2 because he's got a newfound following. He's getting, because let me just say this. I'm going to say one thing. E2's, him and I have been friends. We've been through a whole lot of different things and all that. And E2 has had a lot of things going on in his life, a lot of things. And he's been in some bad places and bad situations, and he's trying to figure things out. And sometimes, things don't work the way you want to, and things like that. I'm responsible for part of what happened. He's responsible for some of the things that happened as well. And things like this happen between friends, family members, political parties and all that, So I'm happy that, people are there on his side, taking up for him and helping him, and I hope his channel continues to grow. Okay? I miss Dak. I'm going to cry. Alvin, I'm with you, man. Young Smooth Vlogs. Hey, what's up, Young Smooth Vlogs? All we can do is trade Everson Griffen for a 6th round. Sam, hold, Sam, wait. Let's back up here for a second. What are you expecting to get for Emerson Griffen? You think somebody's going to give? Think about this. I want you to hold it. As you're saying, that's all we could get is a 6. What do you think you're going to be able to get for Everson Griffen? He was a free agent that anybody could have signed him this summer, right? Anybody could have signed him. We signed him in training camp. In training camp. Nobody signed him. Nobody. So why do you think that somebody that people could have signed during the summertime without giving you a draft pick, that now all of a sudden you think you're going to be able to get more than possibly a 5th round draft pick? The fact that you got a 5th for a guy that you only paid $3 million. Come on, man. You're actually ahead of the game. At least you didn't hold on to him for the full year and lose $6 million. At least you gained $3 more million of cap room. Kathy Stearns, how you doing? Oh, yes, it's ladies' night and I'm feeling right. I've got my Stream Deck is inside, so you get me. It could have been all we could have gotten was a potted meat. I, for one, thought we couldn't get more than a 7th. I'll be honest. I said that. I was like, what do you expect? Maybe you get a 7th? So I'm not mad about that at all. But there's some other guys that if you can get something for, as I've quoted Doc Walker more than once, it's hard to be hungry when your refrigerator's full. And I didn't win with you. I can certainly lose without you. Well, man, this sucks. Psh. Okay. Well, Cowboys legend. A couple years ago, you and I, man, it was almost like the Thriller in Manila, man. You had me ducking and weaving, and all that. Yeah, but we were battling. I'm glad to see you up in here. Jim Schwartz, how do you trust Mike Nolan to coach a defense? Jim Schwartz. Thank you for the super chat. Hold up. Let me grab some stuff. I got to grab some stuff here. I wasn't set when this news came through. Just give me 30 seconds, okay? I hate Monk Outerwood. Who's Monk Underwood? Who was that? Who that? Damn, I'm just dropping stuff here. Okay. Just let me plug this in. I need to buy some more stuff so that way I got 2 of everything. So that way I got one on the inside and one on the outside here. Okay. So Trevor will be a bust. Yeah, you know what? That's one of those ones when everybody says this guy is guaranteed to be great. That's when I worry. So we got Jim Schwartz in the house. Thank you for that super chat. Oh, well, I can't make fun. What can I say about Mike Nolan? Mike Nolan literally got Tabasco sauce, and you can't make that shit up. And I hate Milk Outerwood. I'm sorry to hear that you hate him or her. Thank you for that super chat. Yeah, we trade. That's kind of surprised that the Lions would be buyers. I would think that they would be sellers to try and get ready for next year. Everson Griffen he's a little bit old, and you think that how much help is that going to be for the Lions? Do the Lions feel like they're in something? You have your phone. I'm going to call. Let's talk. It's not hooked up right now, man, for the system. It's not good. Um, I hate Mulk Underwood. Outerwood. Okay, get it over. So stop talking, Trevor. Well, as bad as we've been, you are depending on the Jets winning 2 games and us not winning anymore. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think. Oh my God, Danny. Okay, I know I'm going to see a lot of Eagle fans this week. Okay, so Mike Nolan yesterday was doing a press conference, and evidently he had something with hot sauce on it. And he had hot sauce on his finger. Joe DeMassey. I hope. Well, here's the thing, though. If he balls out for him, then it'll be a 5th-round pick. So I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad. If we can get something for a guy that we didn't have to use a pick on, hey, then that's great. So at the press conference, he rubbed his eye, and he still had some remnants of the hot sauce in his eye. And his eye started burning, and he left for like 5 minutes to flush out his eye so he could come back. I mean, Terry McLaurin, what do you want me to say? Okay, I mean, I can't disagree with you, bro. Cowboys stink. What do you want me to say? I'm agreeing with you. But Cowboys legend. Oh, so he got it in his eye. But I'm just saying, I'm almost wondering if it was one of those ones that this is my backup phone call on a blind date. You know when you go on a blind date and you have no idea that this person could be, might be crazy. So you have a friend call you just in case that's the out. And it might be Mike Nolan said, I might need that. I don't have a friend to phone me. So I'm going to put a little hot sauce here on my fingers. And if it starts getting deep, I'll, I got more in there. Oh, damn. Oh, crap. Oh, guys. I had hot sauce on my finger, and I got hot sauce. I want to answer your questions, man. Damn. Oh, that burns. Oh, I'll be back. Seriously. Hot sauce. Our defensive coordinator put hot sauce in his eye. Are you kidding me? You can't make this shit up. You literally can't make this shit up. He put hot sauce in his own eye. Was he eating chicken there at the table? Let me get my spicy chicken and let me put some Tabasco on that thing. This is where we are. Eagles won't run away the division. They stink too. There's a realistic fan right there. Shout out. Oh, shout. I see my daddy came in here. What's up, Pops?
Hey, y'all did.
What's up? Burgundy and gold. Don't put your number out there like that, dog. Don't put your number out there, man. That's not a smart thing to do, man. Trust me, because Philly 500 put mine out there, and Lord knows I done had more calls, text messaging. It's hold it. No, that's not. There's Miss Anita Applebaum. Anita. How you doing? So now, 2 questions I have. One, are the Cowboys done? Are the Cowboys done trading people? The Cowboys were able to trade Everson Griffen Everson Griffen to the Detroit Lions for a conditional 6th or 5th round pick. That means that they save about $3.25 million on the cap. He's no longer on the books. He's no longer part of the Dallas Cowboys, and we get a 6th, possibly 5th round draft pick. Retire the Jones. Everson Griffen, let me say, okay, if you saw the title, it says Emerson Griffen traded, the fire sale starts. So that means Emerson Griffen was traded. Now, Dontari Poe and Daryl Worley are also guys that they said, oh, Lordy. Burgundy and gold, B&G, B&G, B&G. Danny, I would love nothing better in this crap bowl season for the Cowboys to beat the Eagles. But I don't know that you can call two teams that between them have 4 wins in Week 8 a trap game. I'm sorry. I just can't say that it's a trap. There's no such. I mean, if you were like 5-2, I could say it could be a trap game. I'm sorry, dude. This is, I know it's for first place, but it's still a doo-doo bowl. It's still a doo-doo bowl. Okay, Black. Listen, sign Earl Thomas for what, man? Just to give away some more money? Earl Thomas ain't turning around the whole defense. That defense stinks from front end to back end, okay? Okay, I mean, seriously. This defense is some stuff. I mean, it's some real stuff. I mean, this is like, you go to Taco Bell type stuff. That you know what I mean? After you've been to, not Taco, well, actually Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Bell. Like you had gorged yourself on Taco Bell. What happens the next with hot sauce? Not in the eye, but hot sauce. What happens the next day in the toilet? That's where our defense is right now. You can't, you just can't get enough toilet tissue. Okay? Earl Thomas, you guys keep thinking that one guy is going to change our team. Well, one guy kind of did, Dak Prescott. But one guy on that defense is not going to change that whole team. Well, if Earl Thomas was so much of a goat, how come ain't nobody signed him? We always think that, if we get this guy, we're going to be great. And I fell into it because I thought, I was like, okay, Emerson Griffen, he had like 8.5 sacks last year. Yeah, he's still, putting in the work and doing things, and didn't bust a grape. I said, Dontari Poe, he's a wide body. He sounded like he's got to, run around and everything else. Okay. Bye-bye, I hate Outer Monk. See, I'm going to tell you right now, you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. That ain't cool. That is not cool at all. And that just shows how much of a fucking asshole you are. There's jokes and being funny, and then there's just being a fucking dick. You don't go through and put people's phone numbers out there. See, this is the kind of bullshit crap. Because, see, here's the difference. Now, I'm going to say that. Now, I'm going to say my piece. And I really probably shouldn't give you any attention because what you'll probably do is make another profile and do the same stupid-ass shit. But I tell you what. See, there's actually a code here because we got Burgundy and Gold in here. He's a Redskin fan. Washington fan. We can sit here and actually talk junk We can joke, and we can be easy. We can be friends. We can be cool, right? Well, there's a problem with me changing my number because it's actually my business number. People have had my number for years that I don't necessarily have contact with. They share my number with others that get work. So when people like this are posting my phone number, you're actually messing with my livelihood. You know what I'm saying? You're actually messing with my livelihood because this is my business number. So thank you very much, asshole. But see, Philly 500 and I are friends. We both reap our teams. We both will talk smack. We talk smack back and forth. But you know how many times I've gone through to explain to him how to do something on his computer or set his stuff up or even send him nice things, presents back and forth. Because we are civilized people. We can hate each other's team but not have to be enemies. And this is the problem with our country right now is we have all these people out there that think that it's you versus me, that everything has to be hate, everything has to be malicious, has to be hate. And they do stupid stuff like that. You're probably some little punk ass kid in your basement that thinks that that shit's funny, don't you? The giant. Oh yeah. What's funny is yes. Actually, he did. He manned up. I didn't think that he was going to. I didn't think he was going to. In the beginning of my live stream, I actually played that clip in there. Yeah, and he actually copyrighted me. Social media angel, you ain't lying. He shaved, but here's the thing though, his hair was only this long to begin with, so it wasn't like he was really taking a lot. It wasn't like because see, like for example, I haven't cut my hair since the Super Bowl. I have not cut my hair since the Super Bowl. So if I had to shave my head, you'd notice it. You'd notice it. Philly 500. If he had to cut his shave it, you'll notice it. Dude always wore a hat and sunglasses. You never even knew he had hair. Carson Wentz, chill out, old man, get a beer. Are you? Did you change your profile? Is that what this is? You change your profile to Carson Wentz? Chill out, old man, get a beer. No, I'm going to tell you because see, sometimes some of you guys actually take this stuff a little crazy because there are stalkers out there. There are people that literally live to try and screw people over. I actually had a troll send a message to my wife's company stating I was stealing from their company and that I was also sleeping with an Australian woman to her company. Human Resources reached out to her and say, well, your husband, we're getting a letter about your husband doing some crazy stuff. And it's like, you mean Michelle? Michelle, who's like my de facto daughter who comes and helps us once a year and stuff? That? So when somebody starts doing things like that, then of course, you get kind of defensive and all. Comment free. Again, don't worry. E2 gonna be okay. Lola, how you doing? E2 gonna be okay. I reached out to him. He didn't return it, so that's cool. That's cool. So he's doing his own thing. Well, TJ, TJ, see, and that's what's cool. See, there are some Eagle fans. Oh, Gina, wait, hold. Let me take care of the ladies up in here. I see Tina up in here. Tina and Gina, or was it just Gina and I thought it was Tina? And there's Sarah. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? You, fellas, you know one thing, fellas. One thing I want you to understand that you get more ladies or you get more flies with honey than vinegar, okay? I am very proud that we have a lot of lovely ladies that end up coming into the channel and everything and being part of the chat. Most of the gentlemen in here always say, "Why you got so many women?" And they go after and talk trash. It's like, dude, oh, Sarah, how you doing, Sarah? It's like, don't talk trash to the lady. The ladies end up dressing up the man cave, and y'all just mad that a lot of them know more about football than you do. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Embrace it. Embrace it. Uh, I don't know that I remember. Sarah, I think you might be here. Elaine Williams, how you doing? Elaine. Um, at least you reached out, and oh well, like I'm gonna say, there's lots of things. What's up, Big Wizzy? What's up? What's up, Gino? How you doing? Uh, Ian, what's up? What's up, Sam? Michael White, Jesse, what's up, Jesse? At James Purdue, you're dumb if you put in the chat. I don't get that one. Big Coke, how is it fun when people are calling you all hours of night and literally, when people text and say, yeah, Dak Prescott's a little bitch. Carson Wentz threw a touchdown. Dak Prescott cried like a little girl on the field. How is it when you're getting text messages or phone calls at 3 a.m. in the morning? 3 a.m., and people are posting your stuff out there because it's not funny. It's not funny. It's just not. I appreciate you throwing in some money, but it's not funny. It's not fun. It's not fun. Because I tell you what, Big Coke, I tell you, you really want to apologize? How about you go ahead and post your number right now? Why don't you put your number on here right now, and then we'll say it's all good. We're even. How about that? Is that cool? Is that cool? Because like you said, it's all fun. Have some fun with me then, bro. Have some fun with me. This guy has like 20 accounts. He's probably the one that's been calling from the private number.
Oh no.
Mark, post their numbers. Again, it's all jokes till somebody gets hurt. You know what I mean? Oh, I was just kind of like hitting him on the chest because I thought it was a joke and the guy had a heart attack and died. It was just a joke. Well, the guy's dead now. Yeah. Who else are trading? That's the question. Now, here's the thing I wonder, because we know that we had some people out there. We had some people out there that were talking about the coaching staff. Are the guys that were talking about trade? What's up? Do we have breaking news? Anything? Something? What? He's been on here. Why? Is he joking me now?
Yeah, he's like Cowboy fans wish they were like Redskin fans.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah, he's been on here. But I wonder if Everson Griffen was one of the ones that were talking. The Lions picked him up. It's a conditional as high as fifth round pick. See, he's so lonely. He's hoping that somebody will call him. He's hoping that somebody will call him. That's what that is. That's what that is. We getting Quentin Williams? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Is that your real number? He's probably says maybe some people will call. I hope. Hey, you ever call a wrong number and you can't get them to hang up? You ever have that happen? Hey, I'm looking for Michael J. Oh, this isn't Mike J. But who's this? It's Mark. Mark, how you doing? Did I call the right number? No, but what's your hurry? Where are you going? I'm sorry, I called the wrong number. I need to get in touch with Mike J. Well, Mike can wait, man. Where you live? Where you from? What you look like? Yes, like yes, yeah. Okay, click. Okay, Zeke is gone by next season. Well, see the problem. The problem is on Zeke, on D-Law, we ended up redoing those contracts. In fact, let me look them up real quick. Over the cap. See, here's the problem. Over the cap, Dallas Cowboys, salary-wise. All right. We actually would have had it made with D-Law had we not restructured his contract. We could have basically had him for this year and next year and could have walked away. But for example, for 2021, Zeke Elliott's cap number is 13.7. If we decide to say, Zeke, we're going to cut you, it's a $24 million hit. DeMarcus Lawrence, next year, his cap number, 25 million. Problem is, it's 44 million in dead money. How many teams do you think they're going to pay $25 million for next? Oh, and by the way, it's not only that. Then the next year it's 27 million. The next year it's 29 million. How many people do you think are going to trade for D-Law's contract? I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. Jalen Smith's cap number next year is 9.8, and the dead money would be 9.4. I could see Jalen Smith being moved because that's not that bad. The question is will people think that he was a one-year wonder? Was he a one-hit wonder? Because he had that really that 1 year we're like, oh man, 2018, man, and him and Van Der Esch, you thought we had the best young linebackers for the next 10 years. And then all of a sudden, you're seeing all these big plays that are being given up by Jalen Smith and wondering what happened. Even, let's see, Amari Cooper's cap number for next year is 22 million, dead money 28. But if you go through next year with Amari Cooper, here's where the good part is. If you go through next year with Amari Cooper, his dead money after that year would only be 6 million, as opposed to Zeke Elliott being almost 11 and D-Law being 19. So you're kind of married, you're married to D-Law. You're married to D-Law. Jalen Smith's cap number would be, hit would be 6.8. So you could move on from him from that point. So some of these big contracts have literally, hampered the Dallas Cowboys' ability. So at least, you're going to gain $3.25 million back from not having Everson Griffen because he's being traded. The Lions will pick up the rest of his salary for this year. Well, I don't understand why Trey Platers, the defensive coordinator, is trash, please. Well, okay. Now here, I'll say this much, okay. On the defensive, it's different being, say, a defensive lineman versus a linebacker or a defensive back or a safety. Basically, on the defensive line, there's not a whole lot of thinking and things that you're doing. You can look at effort. You can look at the push and things like that. You can see if this guy is a baller. I can tell, guys are out of position a lot of times and have poor technique, but you can kind of look at Everson Griffen and say he's not quite there. He's not anywhere near where he has been in past years. And he might be one of the ones that have been talking about saying, the coaches are trash. And maybe the effort you're seeing on the field is not so much that he doesn't have it. It's just as much as I really just don't like it here. And it might be one of those things that better for me to try and get something than to go through the rest of the season and get nothing. Trevor will come to Dallas for that. That's for the Jets. So we're tanking. I don't know if it's tanking, but back it up for a second. Back it up for a second. Do you think losing Everson Griffen makes our defense any worse than it already is? Burgundy and gold. Mother Humper. Oh, Miss Anita Applebaum. Thank you for coming in there right then, Miss Anita, because that made me feel better after seeing that pile of dog do. Your team is giving Philly boys. Your team's giving up after Phillies boys live stream. Philly boys. How old are you, Phillies boys? Phillies boys. How old are you? I mean, I'm 55, and I've seen a lot of things. Do you know who Muhammad Ali is? Smoke like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You ever heard of the rope-a-dope? The rope-a-dope. You know what that? How many people here know what the rope-a-dope is? Anybody? Anybody in here? Anybody in here know what the rope-a-dope is? See, that was Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest athletes ever in the history of the world. Muhammad Ali defied or came up with the rope a dope strategy. He literally hung out into the corner and let George Foreman just pound away. Just let him pound away. The rope a dope, man. Like I'm just, I don't really want to fight. I don't want to fight, man. He's just taking it and just letting my man just keep wailing away, just wailing. Yeah, yeah. He's just wailing away. Yeah, till he got tired. Damn. Well, it's a good thing I've been punching that guy, and all of a sudden, Muhammad Ali, bam, 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 bam. It was the rope a dope. He let him wear himself out. They blew his wad, and then he kicked that ass. Kicked that ass. So how you know I'm not doing a rope a dope? I'm over here laying out and dying. Rope a dope. Because then, just when they think that the man is beat down, you punch yourself out. That's when I'm coming for you, brother. That's when I'm coming for you, brother. Okay? I'm coming to knock you out. Okay? I'm going to let you guys have your fun. I'm going to lie and wait. Bulldog. Bulldog is, yeah, well, so does Cole Pistol, man. You know, I there's nobody best in the division. It's just who's the less worst. That's what it is. Who is the least garbagey? You can't stop people from catching the balls, Mark. We need to cut Crawford. Oh my God. You know, I kind of said a few years ago, I said, I'm not suggesting this, but it's one of these things you got to look at. Because I said, beginning of last year, I was like, Tyrone Crawford's getting almost $10 million a year. Oh, no, Tyrone Crawford's a leader on the team, man. He's a leader. He does the dirty work. The dirty work. And, he can play tackle. He can play end. We need that guy. Boom. $9.8 million. And I kind of said, he's coming off a double hip surgery. We can save $8 million this year on the cap. Oh, no, Tyrone Crawford, he's one of the team captains. He's one of those guys that does the dirty work. He can play inside and outside. We need him. Yeah. Now, his contract is up this year. I think he signed for a $54 million, 5-year, $54 million contract, something like that. What's up? I'm born. How you doing? You say Cowboys player rope-a-dope? No. I'm saying I'm rope-a-doping. I'm rope-a-dope. He's like, you guys already given up. You're only half game out. That's how you know I'm not rope-a-doping. Get you guys all confident. Like a dog with my tail between my legs. Locker room guy only. Well, apparently Angel. I don't know. I can't see the profile's too small. I'm hoping that's Angel a lady and not Angel a guy, because I do know some guys named Angel. So if you're a guy, I apologize. I just Jim, you love the Cowboys. You're everywhere. Poe been playing in skates all season. You're right about that. Philly is a much better team. What would Tex and Landry do? Tex and Landry wouldn't be in this position. They wouldn't have never gotten this bad. What happened? Dan Alillo? I was actually, before the news broke that Everson Griffen, I was actually working on a video about Jalen Smith and D-Law. It was just a year and a half ago that D-Law was talking about, I'm going to break the sack record. I'm getting that sack record. Gessimi Castro. Boom. Welcome to the channel. Why are they mad at you? Because that damn laugh. Come on, Bergie. You've been trolling us, man. What do you mean? Why are they mad at you? That are you ready? Are you ready? Cowboy fans. You know, and you're going after us today. Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet. But you know what? Hey, hey, hey. You know, Burgundy Gold. You know, I ain't that fair weather. You know, some, but you know, I'm not. I man up. I'm here every day. Sometimes people say too many times a day. They say you do too many videos. It's like, but I'm addicted. You know, I'm kind of like, can a brother get a video out? Can a brother get a video? I kind of need, I kind of itching a little bit for that video. I'm a YouTube crackhead. That's just the way it is. Antoine has to go too. Yeah, well, that's another one of those guys that you can kind of let walk. But again, I don't think that he's going to go. Gallup makes clutch catches though. Gina, no, you're not. No, we're not getting rid of Michael Gallup. No, 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 no. Thoughts on Dave Campa? Allison, thank you for becoming a channel member. Make sure, Allison, let's see, hold up. Allison, shout out to you. And, oh, what a night. Thank you, Allison. Allison, email me. Oh, right there. Right there, right. Where, it's backwards. Oh, right there. Email me right there so we can send out your shot glass, okay? Because the Cowboys, let's face it, they make you drink, okay? They make you drink. So email me so we can get that sent out to you. Sarah, Dave, I mean, at this, but he jokes, but 5-11 actually sounds pretty good right now, don't it? 5-11, not real good, not real good. Burgundy Gold, you know that one. Well, we're 5-11, not real good, and the old ball coach was out. Oh, I thought you. Oh, Gallup is clutch. I thought you were saying we should trade him. I'm like, because that's a lot of people. Oh, trade Michael Gallup, get some more people. It's kind of like getting really good players. You don't want to get rid of those guys because how many times have you traded for guys and it's panned out? How do you become a member? If you look in the description, there is actually a link there for channel memberships. Or if you go to the homepage, you'll see the join button. And there's 3 different levels and things. One of the things that we're doing, too, FYI, I'm expanding. I talk too damn much, okay? It's because I don't have too many friends. I don't have any friends. So I talk to myself into a microphone, and I record it, and I do it as a podcast. So I now have podcasts. So what I do when I record it, it's actually a videotape. And so that is actually posted for channel members only, or you can listen to the podcast. So if you actually want to see me sitting there doing a podcast, you could actually watch it for 40 minutes, or you could listen to it and not have to look at this face. I'm saying follow the face, Spotify. Go to Spotify, and then you don't have to see the face. You don't have to see the face. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. And I'm beginning to look like Sasquatch. I know my hair. I'm just looking like Bigfoot. Okay. I want the dog from Oakland. I want any. I need a bunch of dogs on my defense, and that's the problem. Where's Joe Boo? Trash him, please. We will start winning games. Yeah, okay. Cooper is a fraud. Well, right now, it's so funny how when Dak Prescott was throwing to people and people were making yards, they were like, oh, it's empty calorie. It don't count. That anybody can do that stuff. And then we get up. Tiara, what's up? Tiara, it's now 11 because Everson Griffen left the building, and we're going to get a conditional 5th-round pick. It could be a 6th, could be a 5th. Still, not that. Just saying. Gallup is the number 1 receiver. Mark Harris looks like a gremlin. Actually, it's beginning to look like Joe Booze. It's really beginning to look like Joe Booze. I'm still, I need to cut it, but it's kind of one of those things that I just have never had hair this long before, and I don't know what it'll do. And it's like I'm never going to let it grow again. Probably I'll be bald. Yes, he's still, yeah, and he probably will keep that bag over his head, burgundy and gold, until the Cowboys get a win. Until they get a win. Can we cut? Oh man, could we cut Jerry Jones? Yeah, well, yeah, that's not happening. Jeffrey Lurie is better than Jerry Jones. Wow. Joe Boo was bad luck in Major League, but wait. Was he? Was he really? They did win the pennant. They did win the pennant. You do know that, right? And a lot of people say he said. So here's the great mystery. The great mystery that I think I have the answer to. Because in the end of Major League, you saw Serrano up there saying, Jobu, I go to you, Jobu. I stand up for you. You know, help me now. I say, fuck you, Jobu. I do it myself. So it's like, okay, he hit the home run. So did he do it himself? Or was it Jobu? Because if you watched Major League 2, not as good as Major League 1, but still a really good movie, Joe Boo was in that movie. He kept him. If he said, fuck you, Joe Boo, I do it myself, he would have put him in the dumpster, right? He wouldn't have made it in the movie too, right? Right? Am I wrong? So to me, that means he still believed in Joe Boo. Lorenzo, ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry. You think we might? Sorry, I choked on that. You said we might be Pittsburgh. Ooh, excuse me. I need some water on that one. Let me get into football shape. Somebody actually posted on Instagram. It was funny. They said anybody in Texas that owns a Dallas Cowboys jersey and is in shape, tryouts are this afternoon. Tryouts for the Cowboys are this afternoon. Do you think Dak can handle the Cowboys? Well, what's evident is, can the Cowboys handle not having Dak? Well, Steve, you know what? I just may have to. I just may have to, you know, go after Joe Boo this weekend. Thoughts on Parcells? Parcells too old right now. I think Dak is. I think Dak's value is more evident than ever right now. Going to go play Overwatch. Thought I would say sorry to Mark first. Well, you know what? But here's the thing, Allison. I appreciate that. But here's the thing. Here's the bottom line. Everybody is at each other's throat. Everybody is a powder keg right now. Everybody is dealing with so much in life. Okay, I've got some things going on in my life and things right now. I miss seeing my daughter, and the thought of, I don't know when I'm going to see my daughter again with COVID. I've got a brother who's not doing really well and things like that. E2 just literally got divorced last week. And we all have these things that are going on, and we all have a lot of tensions and things that are happening. And sometimes things build up, and like I equated to a pimple, it builds up and gets really, really big, and when it pops, you got stuff all over the place. Watch Dr. Pimple. If it's one of those things that you're like, oh, I can't watch, but I can't not watch when you see him pop those pimples. And that's what kind of happened with me on Sunday. I had a lot of things going on, some with E2, some with other things and all that, and it all came to a head. And when it did, and E2's got some things, and we both kind of took it to another level beyond where it needed to go. And so that's all I'm going to say about that situation. I'm not going to go through here, and I'm not going to trash him and things like that. And, I hope that he's not going to do the same thing. I'm actually happy for E2 because a lot of people found it. Sometimes here's the thing that's funny to me. The thing that's funny is sometimes bad things happen to you in life, and at the time you think it's the worst thing in the world, but then good things become of it. E2's got a whole lot of new subscribers. He had a whole lot of people that were there that were super chatting him and everything else. So now people are discovering him more than ever before. And had that situation not happened, so good things do happen. Yep, always a lady. What's up? Obsessions. YT, thank you very much. Cut Worley. Why did we give up Everson Griffen for only 6 round? Okay, let me go back through this again. Let's go back through the Emerson Griffin situation here. We do realize that we didn't trade for him. We didn't draft for him. We signed him in training camp. Nobody signed him all summer. He was a free agent. He cut his deal in Minnesota and said, hey, here I am. I'm a free agent. Okay, I had 8.5 sacks last year. Somebody signed me. We signed him during training camp. So we've got a conditional 5th-round pick, and because it's the Detroit Lions, let's say this, as opposed to say if it were a Seattle pick, it's a conditional 5th-round pick. Well, guess what? The Lions stink too. That'll be a high 5th-round draft pick if he plays well. So, Terminator, it's a conditional 5th-round pick. It can be as high as a 5th-round pick. But for the Lions will be close to the top of the draft. So it's close to a 5th round, even if it's a 6th. And better to save that $3 million right there. Gruden saw what we got with the Raiders and started trading left and right, and people started questioning. Yeah, and right now they're playing pretty well. Romo's better than Dak. Cowboys fan, what do you think? CD Lamb? Oh my God! Oh, you must be an Eagle fan still begging for CD. No, you can't have them. Free agents we need and draft picks. We need draft picks. I'm at the point where right now I want as many draft picks as possible because it's basically a 50-50 crapshoot. If we get 15 picks and maybe we can get 7 of them to be people that are decent on our team, then we're ahead of the game. And right now, we need to get young. Forget these old guys and everything else. It's time to start over. You miss win. Oh, my God. What I wouldn't do for a win. Gina Lynn, if I was Romo, not Dak, I knew he would have had his money. Oh, yeah. You might be right on that one, Gina. That one, that's still a mystery to me. Why they never got, because they should have really got Dak's deal done 2 years ago. Could you imagine had the Cowboys locked him up for under $30 million? For under $30 million. Dank, hate to tell you, the Cowboys sucked long before I got Joe Boo here. Joe Boo's only been here since 2014, so stop. I'm with you on that one, Bill. As much as Vosh is always saying offensive line, he's 100% right. We need offensive line help big time next year. 10 new guys for defense, Nolan out, and 5 new offensive linemen. That's what we need. That's the real GM. Man, Derek. Now, see, and here's the funny thing to me. Okay, now, I see so many Cowboy fans saying, "Oh my God, let's tank for Trevor, man. Let's get Trevor in here." And it's kind of like, yeah, okay, if you're in a position to get Trevor Lawrence, that's great. But could you imagine if you're in a position to get Trevor Lawrence and you decided to trade that pick? Washington traded 3 number one, got 3 number ones in a second for their pick. Or excuse me, gave up 3 number ones in a second to move up, 4 spots, 5 spots to get RG3? Could you imagine if we were able to trade back? If we were, does MVP, hey, Schwartz, did you get hot sauce on the brain? Jim Schwartz? He ain't won no MVP. He ain't won no MVP. Hell, if anything, it should be Dak Prescott should be an MVP because you see how this team literally fell apart. Big Coke, thank you very much. That's Super Chat too. And Big Coke. And what? Thunder? So soft Thunder. Okay. So soft. So soft is like our defense. But there ain't no thunder. So and soft. So and so. I can't. No. I would never think about trading Michael Gallup. No, never, ever. I'm not getting the Trevor Lawrence love, Justin. Well, that's one of those ones that I kind of feel like, could go either way. It could go. Oh, East Side Herald. I know you're not talking with your sorry ass Texans, are you? We need to build up the D line, get a stud safety, and I mean we have Jarwin, but guys like Kelsick or okay. Um, well, the bad thing is we got so many different things we need to fill in that I don't think you're gonna be able to get them all. But here's the thing: unless you get a deal that blows you away, um, yeah, you can't. I'm telling you that those receiving core works because you have the three of them there. You can't cover them all. There is Dak Fan. What's up? Marion Barber was a beast too. He was a beast for a very short time though. Sons of Thunder. So if you're just tuning in, the Dallas Cowboys have traded Everson Griffen to the Detroit Lions for a conditional pick that could go as high as a fifth round. A lot of people are saying, oh, you should have got more for him. I tend to disagree. The fact that you traded to a team like the Lions that are going to be a team drafting high is good. You don't want to trade to, say, Seattle, who might be like 29th. If you're talking about 29th in the fifth round, it's really like a sixth-round draft pick. But if you're talking about, the Lions being like a top 10 pick, you're talking about a pick that's really pretty good. And getting that money off the books and a guy who hasn't done anything, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Now, I'm wondering if they're going to move some other ones, and I also wonder if Everson Griffen was part of the. We're talking about the coaching not being any good, and that's one of the reasons why they did it. Yeah, well, we're always, it's funny because after what we've seen, remember how people were like, "Oh man, we got Andy Dalton, we got Andy Dalton." Yeah, Oh man, the Cowboys got to have a decision to make on Dak Prescott. We got Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton gonna lead us to the playoff. He gonna show us what a real quarterback's like. Yeah, thank God Dak Prescott's out of here. Yeah, man, I can't wait because those weapons. Oh my God, Andy Dalton ain't had all them weapons like Dak. Dak was just lucky that he got what he did. But now you gonna see what a real quarterback gonna do out there with Andy. Where are those guys at right now? Where are those guys? No, I forgot. Those guys are the guys that are saying, "Oh, get Trevor Lawrence." Yeah, we get Trevor Lawrence in here, man. He gonna be a generational player. That's right, cause we got that garbage guy, Dak Prescott. We gonna let him walk. We gonna go ahead and we gonna get Trevor Lawrence, man. Trevor Lawrence gonna be the guy. Trevor Lawrence, yeah, buddy. We gonna get Trevor Lawrence, man. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we gonna get Trevor Lawrence, man. That's the guy we really need. And this is what I say.
Are you stupid or something?
I'm as stupid as a stupid does.
Are you crazy or just plain stupid?
Yeah, that, that come on, man. There is no guarantee. At best, you hope that he's going to at least be as good as Dak Prescott or maybe a little bit better. But you still got a trash defense. You need that number one pick to be a day one starter that is going to be a difference maker. You got to get an impact guy, and you got to get Dak Prescott back being an impact guy too. Do I think there's a lot of diversity in the locker room right now with Dak being down? I think there's a lack of leadership, and I see that Jerry Jones was a little miffed when they questioned him about this morning. He was Jerry Jones about to melt down. Jerry Jones is about to melt down. Well, and that's the thing. I knew if we beat Washington, we probably would have been a buyer. If we had beat the Washington football team, we would have been a buyer trying to say, okay, we got a chance right now. But right now, after losing to the Washington football team, you start looking at it and say, okay, this is evaluation time. If we win and get in the playoffs, great. If not, we're still building for tomorrow. At this point, Randy, I don't know that right now it's too late. There's not enough time. Here's the thing. You got to understand, in the NFL now, During the season, there's only 11 padded practices. 11 padded practices. And you have to have them all done by week 11. You basically have 2 practice days, which are Wednesdays and Thursday. Friday is basically a walkthrough, Saturday's a walkthrough, and Sunday's a game day. So you don't have enough time to try and bring somebody in and teach them something different. We already have guys that aren't learning, Mike Nolan's system. We literally have guys that have been here for training camp and the de facto computerized OTAs that still don't know the system. Bringing somebody in right now is not going to help. The die is cast, and that's why you just ride what you got out there. But Victor, you're 100% right on that. Don't worry about the losses right now, and that's the mentality I have right now. I want to see get some of these younger guys some experience. Find out who the real dogs are. Find out the guys that have real character that haven't given up. Those are the kind of guys that you want out there. Those guys that are already got the golf clubs in the cart and just looking to say, Tuesday is my paycheck day, right? I'll be there Tuesday to get my check. Get rid of those guys. And I don't care how much they're getting paid. Get rid of them. We don't need them. It's time to move on. Let us ask go to Atlanta. Ooh, who are we talking about going to Atlanta? Jerry's stupid. He will be buying too. Thomas Garrett, how you doing? We just need to rebuild and get better. You're right. Wade freaking Phillips. A lot of people want Wade. Well, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. You love Dak. Blow up the deep. Blow up the deep. What defense? There's no defense to blow up. What are you talking about? Our whole team has given up. It looks that way. If we get a new punter, we can win. Sarah Nicole, I agree. Get rid of them. Could Dallas be a buyer, say, for a guy like Quentin Williams? The question is, how much does that cost? I never thought I'd say this. Somebody get a run this Cantor. Wow. That's a good one. Junior, at this point, the thing is, I think Earl Thomas's time has passed. Earl Thomas is still, not that we don't have some issues already. I think you got to look at this from standpoint of this year's not the year. Maybe next year you get back on track, but maybe you're looking at the year after of contending. And Earl Thomas, I don't think is going to have much left by that time. So right now, that's why you're trying to look at younger guys. You say, okay, Sean, we appreciate you trying to come back. This is definitely it. Tyron Smith, you'll be here next year, but we're looking for your replacement. You're working on getting yourself ready to try and make a run next year or the year after. Juice Schwartz. Thank you, Drew. What do I think about Jerry Wayne doing right now? What his thought? Right now, he's getting a little testy. Earl Thomas retired. This is 1989 all over again. I'm actually hoping that this will be 2015 all over again, and that 2016 ends up being. It's because we did go from the basement to 13-3. It's conceivable. And you think about that draft. That draft got us Zeke Elliott. It got us, Dak Prescott, Anthony Brown, a couple other guys. But, if we can have a draft like that where we get some real playmakers, and have that fourth place schedule, have a lot of draft picks, have some extra money, you never know. I say bring Earl next year and get compensatory picks for him the next year. Okay. Oh, my God. Yeah, I know, Jamal. And we got Tristan Hill. We took Tristan Hill in that draft. Chris Richard should have been D coordinator. Yeah. Well, guys, I've been on here for over an hour. And I was just coming in to break the news to you guys that there was a change. The Cowboys moved on for Everson Griffen. They picked up some, draft pick. We'll see what it ends up being. Saved a little cash. I wish we could get Michael Gallup from y'all, who is far. I'll tell you what, Burgundy and Gold. How about straight up trade? Chase Young for Michael Gallup. Interested? The Cowboys traded Everson Griffen for a conditional pick that could go as high as a 5th round to the Lions. The Lions. So shout out to the 2 new channel members. Okay, I appreciate that. Make sure you email me right here. CowboysMark94 Gmail, okay? And everybody who did a super chat, I got your names all down here. We're going to put you in the bucket. We will do a drawing. Eastside, man. Go play on the highway, buddy. Go play on the highway. Hire O'Brien. Man, get out of here, dude. What is wrong with you? Why I got people from, I got Eagle fans, I got Washington fans, I got Texans fans up in here. Damn. Where the Cowboys? Sven, what's up, man? All the way in Germany. Was it Germany? Germany? It's Germany, right, Sven? Man, he halfway across the world from here. Hell yeah, I'm with that, Mark. I didn't see him. I bet he's thinking about Michael Gallup, Chase Young, Michael Chase Young. What's up? Look, everybody, y'all like buzzards. Eagles want CD. Washington wants Michael Gallup. At least we got that much. No way, stop trading Gallup. Trolls love Mark Holmes. You got that right. They want to know about our Cowboys. They really do. That's a great trade. Hope he can help them. I'm hoping he plays good. If he plays good, man, that's the 5th round, okay? Because right now we got a 1st, we got a 2nd, we got 2 3rds, we got 2 4ths, we got 2 5ths, and maybe we got 3 5ths. Maybe 3 5ths? 3 5ths? No, thank you. You said you want a Gallup? Look, that boy is good. That boy is good. What you think we're gonna just? Oh, here you go. Just take. What you think we're gonna take? Like Alex Smith for him? Is that what you're thinking? Come on, man. If you want to be a baller, you got to step up, man. You want to be a baller, you got to step up. We ain't just giving talent like that. He homegrown too. Didn't nobody want no Michael Gallup? Okay, didn't nobody want Michael Gallup? Devin and Roderick Jones. Defense needs a new look. Hell, trade the water boy. We could use the water boy right now. Roderick Jones. Thank you guys for the super chats. All right, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to fix me something to eat because, as I always say, fat people got to eat. Fat people got to eat. We got to eat. We got to eat. Now, tomorrow at some point, I think I got a 3-way. Wait a minute. Hold it. Let me correct that. We got me, Philly 500. I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm coming for you, Philly 500. And Bad Dog on Bad Dog's channel. So we're gonna have like a round table NFC least pity party. Okay. So I appreciate every part of the channel, being part of the conversation, and spend a little bit of time with me and all that. And now I'm gonna go spend some time with my wife, and I'm gonna go cry about the Dallas Cowboys season. And since it is Philly Hate Week, I'm hoping that our Dallas Cowboys, our Dallas Cowboys right now are on pace to be the worst takeaway team in the history of football. The record of takeaways ineptitude is actually by the 2018 49ers, where they only got 7 takeaways on the season. 2 interceptions and 5 fumbles. Right now, we got 1 interception and 2 fumbles. That's it. But I'm hoping that Carson Wentz ends up changing our mojo. We kid because we love, and I'm hoping that we see a little bit. Wait, where is it? Where is it? I'm hoping. I'm praying that we just have one good thing, that we see this.
I fire Howie. Fucking fire. Motherfucker! Stupid motherfucker! What an idiot! What an idiot! Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. I fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him. You.
All right, y'all. I am going to see you guys later.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.